Hey everyone! Ready to make your English sound just a little more natural, a little more authentic? Today, we're diving into a really fun and kind of quirky idiom that's going to do exactly that. You know, using phrases like this is one of the best ways to sound more fluent.
So picture this. We've all been there, right? You're standing at the bus stop, you look at your watch, and you realize, oh no, you've just missed it. And with no other choice, you just got to start walking. It's a feeling we all know.
Well, guess what? English has a much more colorful and informal way to talk about this exact situation. Instead of just saying, I had to walk, there's an idiom that adds a whole lot more personality. And here it is, pad the hoof. Let's say that one more time. Pad the hoof. It is such a great phrase to have in your back pocket. So let's break down what it means and, more importantly, how you can use it. Okay, so first things first, what on earth does this unusual phrase actually mean? It's actually really simple. Pad the hoof just means to walk on foot, or as you'd say in Indonesian, berjalan kaki. It's absolutely perfect for those casual, informal chats, especially when you're talking about deciding to walk instead of, say, taking a car or a bus. Now, to really make this idiom stick in your head, it helps a ton to know where it comes from. The logic behind it is actually pretty clever. Let's deconstruct it, piece by piece. So first up, we've got the word pad. I want you to think about a cat or a dog walking across the floor. That word pad describes that soft, quiet step their paws make. It's all about a gentle way of walking. And then we have hoof. Now, this is the hard part of the foot on animals like a horse or a goat. In Indonesian, that's kuku atau telapak kaki hewan. So you've got this combination, a soft step and a hard foot. And when you put pad and hoof together, you get this brilliant mental image. It creates this figurative picture of a human walking on their own 2 feet, almost like an animal. It's a playful, kind of humorous metaphor, which is exactly why it fits so perfectly in informal chats. So where are you actually going to hear this? Well, it's definitely for informal conversations with friends. While it's pretty common in the UK, you'll also hear it being used over in the USA. It's a fantastic phrase to try out with your English-speaking buddies. Okay, theory is great and all, but let's see how this actually works in a real conversation. We're going to look at a couple of examples to see how it fits so naturally into a sentence. All right, here's our first one. Since the bus was late, we decided to pad the hoof to the office. See? It fits perfectly into that scenario we were just talking about, doesn't it? And here's how that might sound if you were mixing it into an Indonesian sentence. Karena bus terlambat, kami memutuskan untuk pad the hoof ke kantor. You can hear how it implies that a choice was made to just walk instead. Let's look at another one. After lunch, they chose to pad the hoof around the park while chatting casually. This one shows a more relaxed, leisurely use of the phrase. It's not about being forced to walk, but actively choosing to. And again, let's hear it in an Indonesian context. Setelah makan siang, mereka memilih untuk pad the hoof di taman sambil berbincang santai. See? It's all about adding that little bit of extra flavor and fun to your language. All right, you've learned the meaning, you know the origin, and you've seen it in action. Now let's just lock all that in so you can start using it yourself. So let's do a super quick recap of the 3 key things to remember. First, the meaning is simply to walk on foot, or berjalan kaki. Second, the context is always informal and casual. And third, You'll hear it in both the UK and the USA. Got it? Awesome.
So here's a final thought for you. The next time you decide to walk somewhere, give this phrase a try. Where will you pad the hoof to next? Thanks so much for watching.
Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully useful. Don't forget to like and subscribe.